And we'll get started. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another ASEA Global Expansion Team Zoom. We are absolutely honored to have our guest speaker, Richard Lee, all the way from Melbourne, Australia tonight. Richard, thank you so much for joining us. Now, we know that you've built a huge ASEA business globally, and we want to tap into all your wisdom and find out what you're doing to build such a gigantic organization. But let's start and just learn a little bit about you. Have you lived in Melbourne your whole life?
No. I just need. I lived in Melbourne for 10 years.
10 years. And where did you
Yeah.
live before that?
In Beijing,
In
China.
Beijing. Okay.
Yeah.
And why did you move to Australia?
Oh, the quality of life, because my wife, she studied in New South Wales in Australia, and she got a master's degree, and then she loves Australia. She said, "Oh, here is the best place," because Beijing that time was pollution everywhere,
I see.
air pollution. That's why, oh, look, just after her. Happy wife, happy life.
That's right. That's right. Smart man. So now what did you do when you came to Australia? Did you work in some kind of work?
Yeah, I worked on computer. I was an IT guy. I developed my software with my friends. I developed a very successful software company with my friends for years. And then I suffered a lot of health issues. I had headaches and neck problems, all sort of aging problems comes to me. I thought, oh, maybe it's time for me to looking for a good place to get a quality of life.
I
Yeah,
see. I
get my
see.
health back.
So who told you about ASEA?
Oh, that's a good story. So after I moved to Australia, I always try to find a way to help myself. I don't like medicines. I went to see the doctors. The doctor couldn't do anything, and I tried to find the natural way to help myself. As someone know, I like to exercise. I practice Qigong, uh, Chinese traditional way to help my body always to like the natural need to get my health back, to maintain my health. Um, when I came back to Australia, here is a beautiful weather. The environment is so clear and safe. I practice, but I still suffer the health problems. And then I try to find some other ways. And one day, my friend introduced a beautiful juice, and that juice I love it. And then I joined, and then I take it for probably 5 years, and I made a nice couple of Peter and Jill. They lived not far from me, and we had a good relationships, and also the very nice and very gentleman. That's why we knew each other. And 4 years ago, I have not get in touch with them for probably years, and I called them, and then they invited me to her house, and then they introduced ASEA to me. That's the beginning,
So,
and the next week, and they invited me to Dan Doyle's presentation.
uh-huh.
And they introduced the product and the knowledge, but I didn't know anything. I did be honest, I didn't understand what he talked.
Right.
Yeah.
So what made sense to you? Why did you even listen to these people about this crazy salt water from Salt Lake City?
Oh, my health issues make me thinking a lot, because I try to find a way to get my health back, because I'm still young, and my second kid is still young, probably 2 years old. I didn't want him to look me like a grandfather,
Right.
because I was nearly 50 at that time. So I tried a lot of different ways to help get my health back. And then at that night, they introduced the product, and I was not fascinated, because it's just salt and water, and that simple things. But it just that night, I think probably like 20 people stay in that rooms, and they feel very good. They share their story. That amazed me.
Uh,
Why the people, you know, uh, had that experience? That
uh,
wake me up.
So listening to real people tell
Yes,
their real personal story
story.
about what the product had done for them. That's what got you.
That's right. That's wake me up. I was not interested, but that make me thinking. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what about network marketing? Were you open to the business model of network marketing?
Uh, be honestly, I'm not a good network marketing. I sort of myself, I'm not a good marketer, network marketer, because you know why? When I joined a network marketing company before, I joined some seminars. I look at the leaders, they're talking what they're talking, what the behavior. I say, oh, no, this is not my behavior. This is not my life. Like, always like like I talk big louder. Yeah, talk like this. I don't like it. I'm a techniques person. I like to thinking. This is the way. So when I first meet the network marketing, I definitely think this is not the way I will go to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you heard the people's story about what ASEA had done for them, and then you found out that it was marketed through network marketing, were you willing to investigate the business model, or you still were like, no, I'll be a customer, but not going to build a business?
Um, Cindy, be honestly, I spent probably 6 weeks time to think. I remember. I wish Dan still remember. He encouraged me to invite me to join at that night. I said no straight away. No, I have no interest because you know why? I'm using some other network marketing products. I thought it was good. I feel good, but not 100% helped myself. But I still have invested in myself. I sort of why this is good. Why I want to change. But when I heard the story, I talked to some of the people just in that night. I said, why this is help them? Because I believe in my sponsor. They are not cheating me. I believe them. Then I studied a lot of on internet. I invested a lot of time on internet after that night. I said, well, if that helps, it would help me. And then I investigated. I think a lot. Definitely, I think about it. That network marketing suit me. I was struggling, but I just something I'm thinking. If this product works for me, I would like to share. Okay, I will share. Okay, that make me thinking a lot and make me the way I'm going. Everybody should think of this. If this works, you should start to sharing because sharing is caring. Everybody had the same. Lots of people are suffering. That's what if this works, it should be a good business opportunity. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, yeah. What did you feel happening when you started taking the product? Did you start to feel better? How did you know it was working on you?
Okay. My character is like this. If I decided to try this, I always commit myself at least a period of time, like 6 months or 3 months or 12 months. This is my character. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste my time and my money. Okay. So after investigation, and I know how many people suffering the terrible health issues get benefits and healed. I said, okay, and my health issues not serious, not terrible like them, and should help me. And then I commit myself. Okay, at least 3 months. I give myself 3 months to try because at that time, ASEA drink has not approved to into Australia. I need to get product through America, post from America. Okay, I tried to borrow one case, and my appliance, Carmo and Noreen, they didn't want to borrow me, except I joined. Before I said, can you borrow me? Can you name me a borrow or case? I try. If it works, I will join. And they didn't. They made the right decision. They didn't make me, like give me a bottle or give me a case. And they said, Richard, you need to take serious to join, to be a member to 3 months or 6 months. Okay. I try because I know this technology maybe it's the right way for me. And then I tried for 3 months. I feel much difference. Okay, be honest, in first week, I feel a little bit difference from my digestive systems. I said, what the heck? When I, or sometimes I go to toilet so hurry. Before was not, but this why it works. It reaction in my body. It reacted quick. And then 3 months, I feel my brain works. You know why? Before, because I worked a lot on computer. I suffered the neck pains for years, and get my brain just always like a cloudy. But after 3 months, straight away I found it's clear. It's just very clear minded. I said, what the heck? And I found my memory is getting back. Before, when I drive my car, I just leave my car. I couldn't remember. Did my door locked? Did my kitchen switch off? But after 3 months, everything is clearly. I can remember every second. From the morning when I wake up, what did I do in the morning? My memory is back.
So good.
This is really tricked me.
Yeah. So
and
when
they start sharing.
yeah, you start sharing. So it sounded like you really trusted the people that introduced you, and that's why you were open. And then when the product helped you, you reached out to people. Who did you reach out to?
Look, when I found my memory getting better and my sleep getting better, I had a few friends that had the same issues. And I had a few friends, and I know they are doing the network marketing.
Oh.
And then I approached them. Hey, you should look at this. This is different than yours. You should. This is brand new. Nobody knows. And just make them exciting.
Yeah. Well, now you have some amazing players on your team, incredible leaders on your team. Did you know those people before ASEA, or did you meet them? I mean, we heard a story about meeting a gentleman in a mall. You just went up to him and said, "Hey, can I take you to lunch?" Right? Tell us about that story.
All right. It's funny. Everybody knows, David He. Oh, look, the thing is, when I get my mind clear and it works on me, I just feel exciting. I thought everybody should know this. So I knew a little bit Chinese. To be honest, I didn't know much because I always worked in the Australian company before. So, what I'm just thinking. So who can I share? Where to share? I just start thinking. I just because my applying the training to me, Richard, you just share it. Keep simple. You just sharing whoever, wherever. You just keep sharing. Okay, I do it. Simple. I'm not tell people lie. I just tell the truth. Okay, and this is the business opportunity because I know I have my own company in China. I know how the business is running. Okay, so that's just start doing this. If people say this is networking, just keep sharing. As word of mouth, I just talk.
Right.
And then whoever if I feel them happy with them, I just keep talking. So just happen. Just keep it simple. Just sharing. Do it.
Yeah.
Whoever you don't know, I don't know any of them. Be honest, I don't know any of that you mentioned, the players.
Yeah.
Nobody.
So you went up to David in a mall, didn't you, and said, "Hey, I'd like to introduce you to something. Can I take you to lunch?" And you introduced him, and you found out it was network marketing, and he thought, "Oh, brother, this is either going to be a scam or it could be really good," right?
Look, I had an appointment. I remember that day in the morning, I had an appointment with someone in that shopping center. When I passed through the corridor, and David he just stand there because he just worked in a real estate company, deliver the advertised papers everyone. And I looked at him. He's tall and he's smart. And then look him. So how many houses are you selling this every day or every week or every month? And this is funny. So brother, how can I sell a house in one day, 1 month, or 1 week? So why just stand here deliver the the advertises? if I have a business opportunity to share with you, would you want to listen? And he just come out and said, what is this, man? I don't know. I just got an appointment with someone upstairs, and I want to listen to him. Come and join with me.
Ah, ah, uh-huh.
And then I don't have any expectations he will come. But that something happened. After 30 minutes, we had a talk. After the talk, and then he come.
Wow.
And he just came to see, and they told me, what are you talking about here?
Wow. So you just never know, right? You just
You never know. You never know.
Now
True.
you practice Qigong, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your Qigong practice. What is it?
Oh, I so appreciate that the exercise I practiced myself for years, for 30 more years, and this is like my blood. Okay, so I know a lot from this. Qigong is the qi, is the energy. As everybody has in Chinese traditional culture, qi is like energy. Everybody has. Qi is connect all sorts of organs, all the cells in the body to help us to build our way, to build the life, to make the life working. Okay, this is the principle I known from years, and that's the reasons why I pick up the ASEA. It's absolutely the same. Absolutely, the qi is the energy. Okay, the gong, qi gong is two different Chinese words. Okay, gong is the way to practice qi. That's the qi and gong. Gong is the way. The gong, we have different gong. We have different way to practice. In China, lots of gong. But I choose the wild goose qigong because the wild goose came from like the wild goose. The nature wild goose, how they fly, how they start to drink water, or how they work together. This is the way. This is what we call the gong. So I choose the wild goose qigong 30, 40 years ago.
Wow. You've been practicing this for 30 or 40 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's the way I'm fascinating. I always fascinated how the body works.
Mm-hmm.
That's helped me very easy understand how the redox signaling molecules works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with all your background in trying to understand how the body works and how you help the body do what it's designed to do, the ASEA sounds like it fit right into that understanding.
Yeah, that's perfect for me.
Yeah, right.
Honestly. It's
Right,
just,
because
I couldn't believe,
yeah.
because we practice Qigong, we try to observe the Qi, the positive Qi in the body and
Uh-huh.
get rid of the negative Qi outside the body. But they're similar like the signaling molecules.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
original from the body. It's native.
Right. It's native to the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long do you practice Qigong per day? Like an hour or 2 hours longer?
At least that's 30 minutes
30
a
minutes.
day. Yeah. Yeah. Every day, 30 minutes. That keep my body, all the circulations
Uh-huh.
and all the qi running through the body, or get rid of all the toxins.
Right.
Then we need the day in, day out. So as we day in, we took the toxins sometimes, but we need toxins out.
Yeah.
So how get rid of the toxins? It's the movement.
Right.
Without the movement, we can't get rid of all the toxins from the lymphatic drainage.
That's right. So are you still working in computers or are you doing ASEA full time?
Full time,
Full
ASEA.
time. Full time
Yeah.
ASEA.
Yeah, from the body, soul, and spirit.
For the body, soul, and spirit. So tell us what the ASEA business has done for your spirit.
Wow, that's just completely changed my life. Completely changed my life and my family life.
How so?
Yeah.
Tell us how.
Look, life is not a money game. Life is a people game. Is that right?
That's right.
Cindy?
Yes.
So your success is not how much money you earn. It's how many people you helped.
That's right.
And especially those people has difficulty, is suffering. If you got the tools, if you got the knowledge to help those people, your life will be totally different.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure you have been able to help people personally, and then through your network, there are people benefiting from the ripple effect that you started, and you've never even met these people, but they're benefiting because somebody's telling them about ASEA. And the reason that they found out about ASEA is because you told somebody who told somebody who told somebody who told somebody, right? And so you kept that word of mouth going, didn't you?
That's right. That's right. Be honestly, the truth is, I told to Dan, if I knew network marketing is that amazing, I would probably join 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So what did you think network marketing was? Why were you skeptical of network marketing in the beginning? What did you think it was?
Look, in China, if I get a university educated, okay, if you worked in a top level government department, you treat like yourself like a very higher educated people, okay? But before we saw network marketing, like I think probably 20, 30 years ago, network marketing in China, it's just like a sell the vitamins, or even they clean something, like Amway, or just daily products. It's not like a special high unique product. It's just like a daily product. So why we have a high education, and we working in the top like a government official department. Why we want to lower yourself to do like a daily product selling talking? It's just a waste of time. It's not worth.
Yeah.
So that's why we treat our network marketing is sort of like a low people. They have not get well educated. Okay, they just could talk people, share this little daily product to people. That's not the way we look at it.
Yeah.
So before I treat networking like this, but after I moved to Australia, and we start to know network marketing. Oh, network marketing is totally different. In Western countries, it's totally different. The difference is, before we are focusing on making money, okay? We thought, oh, we are not have the knowledge to sell the computer, to sell the high technology products. But now we can only sell the daily product to people, okay? But now I thought network marketing, everybody should join, because it's a caring industry.
Yeah.
If you are really caring people, you need to help them to find the right way to help them to get the best life.
That's right.
This is what I'm thinking.
And the only way that you can progress in network marketing is if you help other people succeed, right?
Yes, that's
So
right.
if
That's
you
right.
focus on yourself, you never get anywhere. You focus on other people, you help them succeed, and then you succeed, right?
That's right. The unknown and very important creed. I treat like this creed. Just it's like people don't know what you know, but people know how much you care.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
I always share this to my team. Don't worry about how much knowledge you are, what your background. If you really caring people, people believe in you. Okay, people don't know what you know until they know how much you care them. This is the creed.
So how do you let a complete stranger know that you really care about them? And you know what I'm saying? Because you're saying you're talking to everybody. You feel like there's people suffering out there. They deserve to know about this. You want to help them. You want to make sure that they know about this. But how do you let people that don't know you know that you're sincere, that you truly care about people, that you're telling the truth? How do you do that with a stranger? They don't know you.
Yeah, Cindy, in Chinese culture, everybody knows Chinese traditional medicine. Like if who carrying you? Your parents carrying you. and another one is your doctor caring you. Okay, so when you go to see a Chinese traditional doctor, so what the doctor talk to you? They observe you, they listen to you, they ask you, and then they put their hands, touch your pulse. So they observe you, they listen you, they ask you, and they'll touch you. This is the best way to caring people. Okay, so I observe you, and I listen to you, I ask questions. The ask a question is the best way to lead the way you caring people. If you're really caring them, you ask the questions. Like I met David He. He's working in the real estate agency, okay? And I asked him, how many houses you sell every day, every week, every month? He said, no, man, I can't sell a house every week, every month. Okay, so you just waste a lot of time here, standing here. Is that true? So we're caring people, you found that there are the difficulties. You found there are the challenges, the pain, where the pain was.
Yeah.
And the doctor did the same. They found where is your pain? Did you sleep well? Where is your pain? How much you take it? How's your drinking? How's your diet? How's your food? Did you normal drinking or whatever? So the doctors is known from the doctors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I didn't. Sorry, Senor. I was going to say I didn't know that part of the story where David he actually went to the meeting literally on the spot. I didn't know that part of the story, but you also didn't know, Richard. But David, his pain at the time, his cafe was really struggling, and it was amazing that we lived in Melbourne for a while, and we used to go to this cafe, and this cafe was just beautiful. The food was beautiful, the service was incredible, but it was in a lot of financial pain. You didn't know that at the time, and then obviously, one thing led to another. I remember, Richard, an early call, probably the first call after you were doing your due diligence, when you'd made a decision to come into network marketing for network marketing to build a business. And I remember being on the phone pacing this shopping centre in Sydney, Australia, exactly where I was pacing. I remember the shops. I remember that whole first conversation. And Richard said to me, he's choosing between ASEA and another company. And I said, so what are you looking at? He goes, well, what support can you offer me? I said, Richard, something that we can guarantee is the support that you get from us, these are my exact words, you would have never experienced in your life, and you'll never ever experience ever again. And
that's right.
A big turning point at that time.
Oh, that's right. Damn. You know why? I struggled a lot before at the beginning. I struggled that who can support me? If I make decisions to change or to do this, I need the support. If I couldn't get the support, I wouldn't do it. I don't want to waste my time. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So I thought my thought. I don't want to waste my time to put myself into another business or into another industry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right. You need to pick the right business, and there's several things to look at when looking at a business, and that's one of them. The support you're going to get, which this is what we do, comes from everywhere within ASEA, not just from me. It comes in from all leaders. Yeah. Just love to hear about work ethic. Asian community, people from Asia work very hard. What makes you get up every single morning and work as hard as you do? Where does that come from?
A good question,
because I try and copy it. I try and copy you. You're one of the most hardest working people I've ever met.
Look, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility. Okay. So when I joined, I made the commitment. Okay. So because nobody knows, I just thinking, if I will not start to spreading this technology, probably Chinese people wouldn't know this. So once I make a commitment, I want to commit myself to do my best. But another thing is, so many people is suffering. Every day you can hear everywhere the stories, families, I just feel myself is a responsibility for us to try as fast as we could to let people know how good this is. But the another thing is, the fact is people don't understand this. I just saw like a little bit anxious. So why people wouldn't know this? I would need to find the quick way, the easy way to help people understand. This is the tricky. This make me think, what is the best way? What is the simple way? What's the efficient way to get people know this as quick as possible? Especially Chinese English need the translation.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. We get up every morning because we know what this opportunity from so many different angles can do for an individual.
That's
a lot of people suffering in so many ways, especially now. So it's a driving force for me. As I said, I try and mimic you. I get up in the morning and keep going till I drop at night. So you're a great leader and yeah, incredible example for the field, Richard. So we're so happy to have you on board with ASEA, and so happy you didn't go with that other company at the time.
No, because you know why? Because that company was joined already. I used the product for 2 years. I just not start up the business. I just become a user first. I'm thinking, oh, it's good. Maybe I didn't find any other business better than that. That's the way. Yeah. Then I should say I really appreciate when I start the business. Remember, every week we had a talk. We had probably you call me every week. I really appreciate. This is the key to help me to build my business. I'm sharing what you did for me to all my teams. I just want to share a little bit. I realize the expectation is so important. So you remember, you call me every week, Richard, you can do this. If you do this, you will get this. Remember? So you call me like every Wednesday or Thursday. You call me, hey, Richard, if you can achieve, if you can approach those, if you can get this rank, you can get these expectations. You always put the expectations on me. This is very important.
For me, making sure that you maximize the compensation plan that your team achieves, that you rank advance.
That's right.
Is all a reflection of the people we're helping. So if we're doing that, we're getting this product into people's hands.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. That's my why. That's my reason.
That's your tricky.
Onto that.
Yeah, you played the tricky. I saw you play tricky. I saw is that true? I didn't know, because be honest, you remember in the first 6 months, I never put any attention to the compensation plan. What I did is I just recruiting people, talk, share.
Right.
That's what I did.
So Richard, it sounds like when Danny said, you'll never have the kind of support we'll give you, and you'll never see it again. And it sounds like a big promise, but it sounds like it became true, that he wasn't just words and a big sales pitch. His actions actually matched his words. So he made a big promise. He gave you big expectations, but then he fulfilled on those expectations and those promises, right?
It's absolutely true. Absolutely. Look, when you become a leader, you always need to, put the trust, put the belief in your team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cause others to believe in me because I believe in them. Okay. And in myself too.
That's right. Well, Richard, we're the bottom of the half hour, and it's just been an absolute pleasure just hearing your story, hearing your passion, hearing your determination, hearing, how dedicated you are to stop human suffering. And, you're just an absolute delight. We're so happy to have you on the ASEA team. And thank you so much for sharing some of your very precious time with us today. Really appreciate it.
Cindy, can I share something?
Yes.
I really appreciate you. I told you I will share your story. You know why? You don't know how much you helped me.
Really?
Yes. You don't know. When I first started the ASEA, I didn't know how to explain. People always ask, if that product is that good, why not they put it in the shopping center, okay? Mm-hmm. And you probably 1 minute talk. Medical condition or disease, it simply helps your body do what it's supposed to do.
redox signaling, and you're the only company in that category, and nobody knows what that category is, how else are you going to market that technology without word of mouth? If you put a bottle of ASEA on a shelf at Costco with it saying redox signaling, it's going to die on the shelf. Nobody knows what it is. They don't know why they would take it, why they would spend money on it, how long to take it, how much to take, when to take it. It would die on the shelf. The only way to market a technology like redox signaling is through word of mouth marketing. Think about it. If you market it on television or radio, direct sales, do you ever buy anything that comes in the mail or is advertised on television? Do you believe what is advertised on television? I don't. So think about it. If you weren't going to market ASEA through network marketing, how else would you market it?
I played 100 times. I share with everyone. You know, sometimes I just use the tools. I just use your own wisdom. Okay. You don't. So you don't know how much you help us.
Well, that's great to hear. You know, the world is an amazing place, and the internet. You being a computer guy, you understand the internet has changed everything. It makes the world flat, and now we can reach people all over the world. And now with COVID, people are looking for a way to improve their health and a way to make money from home. And so we have the perfect storm with ASEA, don't we?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Well, Richard, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. And this recording will go down in history. I'm sure people will listen to this all over the place. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all your time tonight.
Thanks for choosing us, Richard. Thank you so much for having the faith in us and ASEA. You're doing incredible well as an ambassador Triple Diamond, but I cannot wait to get to that rank that truly reflects you as the leader that you are.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Good night, Richard. Good night, Danny.
Good night, guys. Great to see you.
Good night, guys.